Good morning, everybody. It's a little after 5 in the morning. I got up about 4:30 so I can get a shower and coffee going before work. I apologize. I didn't have a video out on Wednesday for our normal watchers. It's been really busy and hectic. I've been trying to go through 24 days of footage from the whole month of May for that fishing tournament I was in. It's getting closer to being done. That video might take me a couple weeks. The video you're about to see today that I got put together is, I'll just say it's kind of boring. It's more of a relaxing day, a peaceful day. It's a new pond. Haven't fished there in like 4 or 5 years. And the last I knew, everything was like 3-4 inches. And then I heard it had a fish kill a couple years ago where it killed everything off. And so I kind of just went up there to check her out and see what it's really like. But stay tuned. Like I said, it's gonna be a month-long tournament. I got a pile of footage to go through. That's what I've been working on. I was gonna go out fishing this weekend, but it's supposed to rain. So that will give me some time to actually stay home and concentrate on that. And also help my wife finish making 3 of those planter boxes. But all right, stay tuned for the tournament and hopefully enjoy this little, in my eyes, kind of a boring but relaxing day. Very relaxing. All right, here you go.
Well, at a pond I've only ever really fished once, like 4 or 5 years ago. I guess there's bass and catfish in here. Last time I was here, like I said, like 4 or 5 years ago, all I caught was like 4-inch largemouth bass. So today I'm just going to be throwing just a little Bobby Garland on a float. Yeah, I know, I got the wrong size jig head still. Still haven't gotten them yet. But just out of curiosity, I want to see if there's anything actually in here. I think in the 4 years since I've been here, the bass should have gotten bigger. But I don't know, it could have had a bad kill off too. Oh, is it fish or weeds? Oh, it is a fish. Ooh, there's a crappie. I know there's crappie in here now. Look at that cute little guy. There's crappie in here, or bluegill in here. It's supposed to be bass and catfish yet. That's a fish. Another crappie. Did not know they put crappie in here. Such cute little guys. There's one. Not getting any bigger. That's for sure. That's fish. Another crappie. Well, about the same size. That's good to know, though. There's crappie in here. In a few years, it'll be a nice size. Hopefully. Little Bobby Garland's putting on a workout. That's a fish. Another crappie. Pretty little guys. Like I said, they're all about the same size, about 4 4, 4.5, maybe 5 tops. That's another good little guy. Another crappie. This one's a little smaller. A little bit smaller. Come on, buddy. That's a little bugger. Another little crappie. That's one. Probably a crappie way of swimming off the side, yep. A little bigger than the last one. Maybe, maybe not. Alright, let's walk around the side here a little further. Sure like that sound. Hearing all them frogs. So peaceful. A little bit better. A little bit better, not much. And a crappie. A little guy. Another crappie. Alrighty, so if you're wondering, just using a rocket bobber, maybe over 2 foot, 2.5, close to 3 foot. The Bobby Garland, yeah, it's all messed up. It's caught every fish tonight. All I'm doing, I'm using the bobber pretty much, not for a bite indicator, just to set my depth. And all I do is I just cast it out, and then I just retrieve it extremely slow. And the rod, even though it's a medium action, it's usually one of my bass rods, but it's sensitive enough where I don't even pay attention to the bobber. You actually feel the bite. You'll actually feel and grab that little Bobby Garland and then just do a little jerk with this rod to set the hook. Like that, right there. See, just talking about it. Oh, my bad. He just fell off. I'll get him back in the water. Well, that's a really small crappie. But yeah, so you really don't even see the bite with the bobber. It's mostly just to get your depth set. That's one of my go-to ways for pan fishing. Some people don't like completely understand it. They've actually said that I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I don't, but it's just a tried and true way. It's always worked for me. Done a lot of trial and error, playing around, and a lot of the ponds I fish, this method just works awesome. If you've never tried it, I highly recommend trying it for panfish. There's another one right there. Oh, and it came off. But yeah, it's still the same Bobby Garland that I started off with tonight. But it is like destroyed. It's probably caught, I don't know, probably pretty close to 25 fish so far tonight. If not more. I've lost count. I'm actually really shocked. I have yet to catch a bass out of here. That's kind of funny because that's what I actually came out here for, was try to see if the bass got any bigger. Than instead I just caught a mess of crappie. All about 4 inches. Which is crazy because I didn't know there was even any in here. Makes me think like we just stocked with crappie maybe last year, possibly. Somewhere in there. Yeah, this poor bait. I know, I need to get some smaller jig heads. It helps when you got the proper size jig head too. I've just been lazy, I'll admit it. Lazy. Every time I go to the store, I always forget about them. I go in the store, I'm like, yeah, I don't need any fishing stuff. I've got enough stuff. And then I always forget. I actually need to put that on my shopping list so I make sure I get some. Oh, missed them. One little nibble. I should have messed around, and you know what? Maybe I will after this cast. I'm actually going to go throw on a bigger Bobby Garland and see if they even attack that. Sometimes instead of just reeling in slow, if you just like one little hard crank, let it pendulum back to it, let it sit, and just keep doing that. Sometimes that method works really good too. But alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to change to a bigger Bobby Garland and see how that works. There's one. Another crappie. Jesus. So this is the little pond I'm fishing. The local pond. Sorry, phone's going off again. But overall, it was a darn relaxing night. Very peaceful. It just felt nice, getting nice, warm, fresh air for a change. Not have to worry about anything. Just coming out here, throwing some baits, and that's pretty much all I did. Yeah, granted, you know, nothing was big, but I don't care. It was a blast. Something I needed to do to get stuff off my chest, and that's really about it. I just wanted to relax tonight. I debated about not even bringing my camera, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to a pond that you guys have not seen yet. And like I said before, it's probably been 4 or 5 years I fished here, and I didn't know there's crappie in here. Like here on the sign, I knew these two fish were in here, the bass and the catfish, and I knew there was sunfish in here, but I had no idea there's crappie in here. So I didn't know if they stocked it last year or whatnot, but I might actually contact one of the guys that does do the stocking or did the stocking here years ago and ask. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this little, not really adventure, just relaxing night. But alright, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Oh my god, that's a beer here in my battery tray.